Oh, yeah, some beautiful sunshine yesterday. It was a little snowy at first, but the sun, well, it made it for a much more pleasant looking situation, especially after those winds began to subside, the wake of that little clipper system that brought a fluffy inch of snow to the weather patio. Here's time lapse from the tail end of yesterday. Blue sky, and there's the beautiful sunset looking to the west from Assisi Heights. We managed to reach 21 for high temperature yesterday. It was about half as warm as it was over the weekend, but it was nice to see the sun. And there it was setting in the west. We're going to see plenty of sunshine again today, but going the opposite direction. Instead of going looking at a colder temperature regime, we're actually going to warm up on from the cold side to the 40s later today. A bit of a transitional day taking place right now as we look southward. A clearer pavement at this hour than it was yesterday. We had an inch of snow already on the ground by this point on Monday morning. But it's 19 right now in Rochester. Clear skies overhead. It's feeling a bit colder. Those winds out of the south, 11 miles per hour. It feels like 6 right now when you factor those winds. At the airport, even breezier. It's 16 degrees there, but it feels quite a bit colder at this hour because of that wind chill impact. 21 the temperature meanwhile in Winona, 18 at Osage, and 21 in Mason City. Factor in the winds, yes, 1 below 0. Current wind chill. Winds out of the south, 20 miles per hour. Air pressure falling rapidly, 30.18 inches of mercury. Here's that cold air that's slowly retreating back into Canada. Big batch of warm air across the plains, across the mid-Mississippi Valley. All of that will be working its way in our direction with those southwest winds really kicking in. It's going to be the windiest day of the week, but a day again of transition as we go from the really cold stuff to much more spring-like weather. In fact, by the end of the day, we're talking low 40s, and that's not far from where a lot of these places stand right now to the west. North Platte 32 and Rapid City 30 right now. Windy and mild today on our way to about 40 degrees. Those winds on the gusty side, so it won't feel that warm, but that's part of the process as we see those southwest winds translating some of that warm air into the region. Sunny, mild for the rest of the week, not as windy as today, and we'll continue to slowly melt some of that snow. Each day above freezing, each night below freezing. So we melt just a little bit each day, kind of a judicious march toward spring-like conditions and a slow meltdown. And the weekend looks even warmer, a shot at maybe even the upper half of the 40s for many of us. 21 for that morning commute. Meanwhile, this morning, kind of a brisk breeze with sunny skies. South winds 20 miles per hour, keeping that wind chill in the teens at best to start the day. From there, we'll see the wind chill get to about 25, maybe 30. High temperatures themselves around 40, but those winds 20 to 30, gusting to 35 miles per hour. Plenty of sunshine, though, in store for the rest of our Tuesday. 40 degrees today, staying above freezing until after midnight tonight, and then we'll kind of ease down into the mid-20s by this time tomorrow morning, and we'll start the whole process over again, warming things up but with less wind tomorrow. Wind chill levels only in the 20 to 30 mile per hour range, or 30 range, that is, with wind chills around 30 miles per hour with those gusts. Wind chill indices again around 30 with those gusty winds. But here's that warm front moving through. Gusty southwest winds to the mid-morning all the way through the late afternoon hours. The winds then slowly subside. There's a weak cold front that's going to move through the area later tonight, but that'll be accompanied by quiet high pressure. So yeah, not as much of a shot of warmth tomorrow, but we'll start at a milder level tomorrow. With all that additional sunshine, we'll still manage to top out around 40 degrees, and as that high pressure glides to the east, we'll have more of a southerly fetch to those winds by Thursday and Friday, continuing that warming process. So tack on a degree or two each day. Slowly melt things down, and the more of that ground exposure helps the ground to slowly warm up more and more each time we are able to warm up into the 40s. So each day just a little warmer than the last, with overnight lows in the 20s. Well, daytime highs by the weekend in the mid and maybe upper 40s, and by next Monday, possibility of seeing some 50s. You see that in our temperature tracker over the next 7 days. 34, meanwhile, would be the seasonal average. So we're going to be above that pretty much each day for at least the next 7 or 8 days, I think, at this point. But 40 degrees today in Rochester, Winona 44, 42 in Albert Lea, and Decorah 41. Mostly sunny skies, windy, warmer, and milder with those wind chill levels around 30, though. Tonight, a light breeze, not as cold as recent nights, mainly clear, and 25. 7-day forecast. A lot of sunshine all throughout the week. Low and then mid-40s. And yes, Jess, even a shot at the 50s by the beginning of next week.
Exciting stuff. And you were saying yesterday at noon, our February was the 5th coldest on record?
That's right. Tied for the 5th coldest in 140 years of history. But we've turned things around pretty quickly already, haven't we?
A big change. Thank you.